Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you came back to watch this video. I did this simple but glam look because I feel like it goes with everything. And here we go. Starting off with the soft ochre paint pot by MAC. I use that to prime my lid. I already did the other eye off camera. To set it, I use a vanilla shade from the Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. Now going right into my crease color, I use a Viseart palette. The shade on your right side, in the middle, the first one, I grab that one, and then I grab a little bit of the one next to it, and I build that transition color up using the MAC 224 blending brush. To add more definition to the crease, I pick up the dark chocolate brown color on the palette and I use that to furthermore define the crease using a smashbox brush that I actually got from one of the palettes that I own. It works really well for the crease. To blend it out, I use a MAC 224 with no additional product. Now this step right here, I feel like it's very important. I always do it when I want to look well put together. With concealer and a flat definer brush by Sigma, I cut the crease to make it look a little bit more precise. Now to set it, I use the vanilla shade again from the Chocolate Bar palette. To add more definition to the crease, I grab the matte black color. And with the Sigma pencil brush, I start adding that definition and I blend it out with that Smashbox brush without additional product. For eyeliner, I use the Kat Von D Trooper pencil. Well, it's like the pencil pen liner. I don't really like it so much because it doesn't dry out matte. It's kind of shiny. So, but it does make it easier. I just don't like the end result. Because of that, I do grab a gel liner. This is a Maybelline gel liner, and I kind of tap it on top. That way I mattify it. I feel like this is the best way for me right now. I add some Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit, and I curl my lash with the Tarte curler. Now I'm adding the Flutter Fluff lashes. One of my favorite lashes. I will have them down below the style too. And now I go ahead and just clean up my liner. For moisturizer, the Clinique moisturizer, I have it down below. I love this one. It actually sits and sinks in my skin rather than just sitting on top. For primer, I'm using the Frankie Rose Cosmetics to prime. And now for those bad boy under circles, I use the NYX Orange Color Corrector in medium. And I just blend it out. For foundation, I'm using one of my most favorite ones, the Infallible foundation by Loreal, and I just blend it out. For concealer, Fit Me by Maybelline in the shade Sand. This is one of my most favorite concealers. It lasts forever and it's so affordable. Because my under circles are really bad in my opinion, I add just under my eyes the Maybelline Master Conceal and I just blend it out. To set it, I use a Laura Mercier translucent powder all over and I dust it off right away because my skin is more on the dry side. For contour, this is my favorite shade. It's by The Balm, the Bahama Mama bronzer. It's a perfect contour shade for me. I started using this MAC brush for a little bit and then I realized that it just wasn't going to work for me, so I went upstairs and grabbed my NARS Ita brush and I started carving them out. I like them super carved out. That's just how I like them. To blend out my contour, I use the Milani bronzer in 05. It's a perfect pigmentation to just buff it all out. To add any warmth or any spots that I missed, I use the Hula bronzer by Benefit every time with the MAC. It's actually a blush brush. For blush, this is one of my most favorite blushes ever. I use it every day. Cor de Rosa by Sigma. I'll have it linked down below. For highlight at work, a lot of people ask me, what highlighter are you using? And I always use a Sweets Glow Kit by Anastasia. Look at it. For my inner corner, I use it as well. It's just so beautiful. I started strobing versus contouring my nose because I actually really suck at it. And I use the same shades I used on my crease under my eyes to just make my eyes look a little bit more put together and bigger too. I'm using a brush from one of my palettes too, and I add some mascara to my lower lashes. And I'm adding a little bit of glitter liner to my inner corner to make it pop even more. For the lip liner, I'm using the Balm lip liner in I Really Dig You. And I'm filling it in with the lipstick by Loreal in Visionary. To top it off, I'm using I'm using the lip gloss in also Visionary by Loreal. And that is it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe, like, and comment.